Hello, I am Kodili-nye, stepping up in our Onitsha development. As you all know, Onitsha is the Igbo land's answer to Lagos. Onitsha is the Igbo land's answer to Lagos. Every region in Nigeria has the area of commercial interest. You have Kano and Kaduna and Abuja, and you also have Jos, you have Ibadan, you have Lagos, and you have Port Harcourt. Although Port Harcourt is also Igbo land. There are many major areas, major cities in Igbo land like Enugu, Awka, Nnewi, Aba, Ekwulobia, Nsukka, Abakaliki, Okigwe, Olu. But when you come to our own, when we come to our own Lagos in Igbo land is Onitsha. So before we continue this, welcome once more to street vlogging. I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. And we are here again to discuss the homeland developments and homeland news and a lot of other things. I hope you've been enjoying our vlog so far. Remember, this channel is innovative, is entertaining, is informative, and is also educative. So join the bandwagon and share our videos. Also, if you have not subscribed, because I know that many of you have not subscribed after watching this video, please, what are you waiting for? It's still free. So run and touch the subscription button. Tell a friend and let a friend tell a friend. This is I am Kodili-nye. Remember to like also, and come also to the comment section, because even when the video finish, we are still alive and active, harvesting opinion and ideas in the comment section. So welcome once more to our discussion today. We are doing this because there was a discussion where one person, it's not actually from the Igbo land or the eastern Nigeria, it's from the western Nigeria, it's a Yoruba, was asking where is exactly the Igbo land's Lagos. Even he went ahead and said he doesn't know why, in spite that Onitsha has been there for a long time and at a point competing favorably with Lagos in commercial activity, that he doesn't know why our people cannot channel the Igbos cannot channel their energy in getting Onitsha up and running, in spite that Onitsha or Greater Onitsha is much smaller than Lagos, that even the roads there are not many for the people and the government to do all the roads and dualize it, that he think that if they would have done these things, expanding all the roads, beautifying the environment, that the Lagos they've been boasting for or boasting on would not continue, because that the pattern of buildings and other structures in Onitsha is far better than Lagos. So, and the topography of Onitsha is far, far better than Lagos. That's what this guy was saying. And it marvels me and it challenges me by this discussion, by this guy. He was basically onenyanyi akonuche. So now that's formed the topic of our discussion, channeling our energy in having Onitsha as our own answer to Lagos. And it's not difficult. Even the governor himself can basically borrow money or in partnership and do all the roads in Onitsha. Basically, it's not undoable because the revenue that will come up will be massive. And the government can also help to set up proper areas of interest, like religious centers in Onitsha greater region, which you know comprises around 5 local governments or more. So you now ask yourself, are we part of the problem to ourselves? You know, because we tend to blame others in everything we do. Oh, these people are stopping us. They didn't cite this or cite that. But on our own part, we have not been able to completely use that energy we are using in other area in our own land. And supposing if we have used this energy that we've been deploying all the time in other areas into Onitsha, you know, the talk of harassment in Lagos would have been a thing of the past. Because when they look at Onitsha, our own Lagos, they will not dare say to you, go back to your home, because they will fear that if they do that, the remaining investment in Lagos will be completely taken away. And remember, it's an obligation. You know, we cannot continue waiting for these politicians, because sometimes they speak big grammars, they speak a lot of things. I will do, and they're waiting for the next election. They don't know that this thing is like a missionary journey, and it's something that is very, very important with a timeline. It's something that we must do now, not tomorrow. We have to do it now. We have to get our own Lagos, which is Onitsha. Because by doing it, we can easily draw most of this population in Lagos. And you know, population, the numbers, is the business why Lagos is moving. It's not the seaport, it's not the airport. It's just the population of people, because Lagos was meant to be only one window, and we help it to be so. Not just the federal government doing so, but also we, the people, also help Lagos to be what Lagos is. Supposing now we took 30% or 40% of this investment, and 40% of it will actually change a lot of things, because basically what he will do is basically to recreate Onitsha in another form. And you know, the greater Onitsha region is not as big as the Lagos. You know, Lagos is a whole state of Lagos. Although not everywhere Lagos is developed like that, but the mainland and the lakey areas and all those things. You know, but what are we talking about? We can do these things. It's not a rocket science. Can you believe that we cannot have ICC convention, big arenas for musical and other things in Onitsha? I don't know why we cannot build all those things. By now we should be having like 4, 5, 6 of these, so that we can be attracting big events, musical events, concerts and other things. So I don't know why we cannot build a huge shopping complex that will replace Onitsha main market. Although Soludo has been planning about it, but I don't know why these things are delaying. The investors are there waiting for these things. I don't know why we cannot clear out and have more universities, whereas we need around 10 universities in Onitsha greater region. So these are things that we need to do to draw back our population. I don't know why it's a rocket science to make sure that the water is in every house in Onitsha. I don't know why our environment should be as dirty as it is even now. I don't know why. That Onitsha, that the roads are still dirty. The rubbish are still in the road. If you look at Onitsha Way Road, you look at some of the roads, you can see mess. The tradition of open drainage is an eyesore. So I don't know why, even repainting of houses, the government said that they launch operation to repaint the house, they withdraw it again. So nobody knows what is actually going on. So unless we have people of passion, unless we have people that really mean business in getting our homeland developed, you know, supposing if those people that were agitating for Biafra were actually deploying their energy in really economic development goal in our Onitsha, in our homeland, what would have happened is that the homeland would have completely changed, you know, and we would have economic independence in a way, because the population matters. The population matters. Supposing these 10 universities we are talking about is in Onitsha, think about the population it will draw. At least all of them, each and every one of them will be drawing like 25,000 population. 25,000. Both the students and other people there. Think about if we would have established mega hospitals in Onitsha. Now we need like 10 mega or 15 mega hospitals in Onitsha. So think about that. If we have better industrial parks. So if a Yoruba man can challenge us to have our own Lagos, instead of us all the time talking about this, that when we have that, we'll have our own respect. And Soludo said it in one occasion. He said that if we don't develop our home, we'll continue to be bullied and be messed up, that will go back to your home. But if we develop our homeland, anyhow, he said, Anambra. That's what Soludo did. That's what Soludo said. But on spite all these things, it's easy to be talking, but he's not actually moving at a greater speed to make this a reality. I know that he's working, doing some few roads, but that's not what is needed. By now, you'll be talking about over 50% of the roads in Onitsha being expanded and being actually rehabilitated. I'm not even talking about that. How about the street corners, the road sides? What about the beautification? You know, now is the time to look at environmental experts and real people to man the Ministry of Environment. You know, put the real guy. You know, I don't know if the guy that is there, I don't know how dedicated he is, because at the moment, 2 years down the line, our environment are still very dirty, sandowns everywhere. This is something that you will not take you 2 months or 3 months to start putting something in motion to clean the streets. So I don't know, I don't want to make this video so long. We need to have our own Lagos, and Onitsha is Igbo land's Lagos. So let us join hands together to make it so. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Remember to share, remember to subscribe to my channel. God bless you. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. We are going to be great, and we are great people. God bless you. Bye.